Hi, it's Tara with Plant Life Designs, and we're back here for another edition of Coffee Table Arrangements. It's been about a month or so and since our last one, and so we have some really lovely things blooming in the garden and wanted to share those with you and show you how to make a nice little arrangement for your coffee table. Right now in my garden, these lovely eggplant colored tulips are in bloom, so we're going to use those for kind of our focal piece. And this is Korean Spice Viburnum, which is in bloom. It has a really nice coarser leaf, good texture, and the blooms are very fragrant, which will fill your living room with a nice sweet and spicy smell. And then for a nice little delicate filler, I have chosen the Brunera bloom. And this is a shade perennial that you can grow in your shade garden here in Iowa. It's very deer resistant. And it puts out these nice little blooms in the spring. So I like to use them for arrangements and filler. So we're going to use our same vessel that we used last time. And this is the structure. It's just chicken wire that I formed into a little ball, and we just put that right in here. And I'm going to start this time with my coarser texture. This is a woody shrub, this viburnum, and just kind of put those in throughout the vase here. And this shrub variety tends to go more outward than up, so it's gonna be nice to kind of angle it as a vase, kind of in like a vase type shape. So we're gonna use those like so. I'm just taking the lower leaves off too, just so they don't rot in the water. Sometimes you just kind of have to get the right spot, and then so it lays perfectly. Okay. Okay. So we started with our nice structure with the Korean Spice Viburnum, and it is a really lovely scent. I encourage you to all plant one this summer so you have nice blooms, not only in your landscape, but also as a good cut flower. The nice thing too about viburnum is that you can take it and it's great in the shade or the sun. It really doesn't care where it is. And then I'm going to start next with my tulips. What I love about tulips is that it seems like every day when you wake up, they've kind of changed. You know, they lean over a certain way, and they really have a lot of personality in the vase. So I'm going to cut all my tulips kind of at various lengths, just because that's how I like it. Personally, I like it a little more natural. I'm just kind of, so this one's going to stick out a little more, and then I have one that's a little more tucked in. Maybe I'll give that one some company there. So it's really coming to be a nice arrangement. These are tulips I planted last fall. So you do need to plant these in the fall, but it is well worth the wait. As you can tell, they are quite lovely, and I really love that deep, rich eggplant color. So we do have some nice structure and design, and then we have one that's just kind of doing its own thing. So then for filling it in, I'm just going to use these little blooms of the Brunera. And this is another one that will come back year after year in your shade garden and give you a lot of interest. A lot of times people grow this plant for their their leaf texture because it's so nice, and it's very deer resistant, which is obviously a winner in the landscape. So I'm just tucking all these in. And ideally, it's nice to cut your blooms, during the cool parts of the day. So like if you want to get up early in the morning, get a cup of coffee, and cut your blooms, that's more ideal than in the afternoon. But sometimes when the mood strikes, you just have to go with it. So we're just kind of filling in here. I got my blue blooms. I would encourage you all to make a nice list as we go through this year on these arrangements, and make note of some things you'd like to add to your garden. And if you ever need help finding those plants, you can just give us a call and we will be there to help you. So here's our lovely little arrangement, and it's going to be a nice little addition to my coffee table this week. Have a great day.